you're here for some ghost videos, then that's exactly why I'm here. It's for some ghost videos. We got some nukes. We got some more nukes. We got nukes top 10 scary videos to freak you out. I want to be freaked out from the comfort of my own home. Here we go. Here we go.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Yung glitch doon, masira yung CCTV natin. Yun o. Pacheck kay Sanchez yung CCTV, bakit din? Wala yung ulo. Pati nga nung bangka.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away. Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Ayun o, bilis. Ayun, nawala ng pera.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight.
Well, like, it's you know what it is? It's unfortunate. It's because she's gone. It's just like that's all there is. But that is so weird. It's so weird to have like the head flashing before like the thing happened. It's like, what the crap? Because don't get me wrong. I mean, it's in the Philippines. It's like I have a feeling it's not the best, technology. I think I'd have a hunch, but the rest of the camera looked pretty clear. So you got me. I don't think it's good. Like it's a camera glitching is not ghost. That's for sure. 100% not a ghost, but just odd event. Just an odd event. That's about it. That's all I can say. That's just weird, man. That's weird. Oh man. Hey, if anyone ever sees my head disappear on one of these videos, let me know. For the love of God, let me know. I'm gonna sit in a cage for like a week. If that's the case. Moving on. Here we go. Number 9.
A woman named Brenda says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning. The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be. Something.
Oh my gosh! Oh my God! I would be beyond unsettled if this happened in my place. Hey, honey. Hey, did you see the security camera this morning? No, it was I think a little ghost child, like phantasm through the door and then left. Either that, or aliens showed up and entered the wrong house. What the hell are you talking about? Like, you should go watch the camera. This is definitely one of the two. It's definitely a ghost child or an alien. Wrong house. That's one of the two. Go look, take a look. Go take a look. She goes, and she watches the video camera, and then she's like, goes back, and she's like, hey, I don't feel safe. You need to move us out of this entire house. I'm just kidding. It was a prank. It was a prank. It was a prank. We don't need to move. We don't need to move. We don't need to pay all the moving fees and all that. We're moving. Pack your shit up. We're getting out of this haunted motherfucker. God damn it. I knew I should have said shit. I knew it. It's either a ghost child or an alien. Wrong house. That's it. Let me drop proofs. I'll prove that's a ghost. Or an alien. Definitely one of the two.
At the door, Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
I think I feel bloated.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
A little constipated.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not... Let me just show you.
The ghost is all humping next door.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure. And like, we're literally just...
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
They get creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're out here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving, like, I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think? The follower.
Oh, that's 100%. That's 100% a ghost. Just let me in. Let me in. This is my room. This is my room. Get out of my room. This ghost is just defiant. Like this. That's their room. And whoever's in there needs to get out. And you quit shutting all these doors. And finally, when they got out, the ghost was like, "Oh, fine." And slammed the door shut. And then he got his ghost pants caught in the door frame, and he just kept shaking the door to try to get his ghost pants out the door frame. Just so angry, can't get done. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. Yeah, they did the right thing too. I would have left too. Like, oh my gosh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Or you can sleep with that anyway, right? You would just sleep with someone just being like, "Oh yeah, I can't." Why? Actually, I probably could. I could sleep through a train wreck. That's a ghost. 100%
It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Naliligaw kami,
The Black Shadow.
Naliligaw.
Black Shadow's following them.
Kasama namin. Dali yung mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin.
Let's keep a pace too.
Maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Did you see it?
Yeah, how could you not?
As
It's
the two
following
girls
the
run
whole
along the
time.
mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone, and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods? Or just what is this? You decide. A short stay.
That's ghost. That's ghost. 100% that's a ghost. That's a ghost. It's just, you know what it is? You could almost argue it's a guardian angel, right? Because it's like the guardian angel is like seeing them fall so far behind. They're like, ah, shit. They're taking pictures of kid. God damn it. All right, I'm gonna make a move. I gotta make a move. They're falling way too far behind. So they make like enough noise and enough like noise. The girls are like, oh, 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 what happened to our entire team? Like, what were you taking pictures of that the whole group of people just left and you're just so involved in like whatever pictures you're taking that you just miss that, like, I don't know, 10 other people leave without you? And not only that, those chicks are running. How far away did this whole group get without you? Like how involved are you in your picture taking that you let a whole group get that far ahead? Zero survival skills. Zero survival skills. That guardian angel's been in overtime trying to keep them alive. I'll tell you that. But it's probably not a guardian angel. It's probably a ghost trying to hunt their bodies. That's the old haunted ghost blown in the woods, looking for prey. Time old as tale. Tale old as time. You know what? I'm just gonna bypass it. I said that. First thing,
A guy named Brendan has a YouTube
Let's
channel
go.
where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to
Okay,
camp
that's
overnight
weird.
in the coastal
Why?
village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now,
He's just like, well, welcome folks, man. We're one of the most dangerous parts of the country. Yeah, like just there's 5 murders here in the past month. So I'm just gonna, just gonna park here and look like I got a lot of money. You see what happens, like, you'll pray for me. You'll pray. Like, how about you not put yourself in a dangerous situation for no reason? How about that? Well, folks, we're back here at the most. We're back here in the haunted site where 5 people were mauled by a dangerous animal, So I hung some meat out on the side of my car. Let's see what happens. Deserve to die. No, let's see what happens.
amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of
Oh
nowhere.
my gosh, no thank you.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van. That must do. Someone just tried the door. Hey! Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here.
The breaker's window.
Oh my god.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside.
Hey!
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top...
Can you imagine if he, like, goes back home, lays back down, just passes out, right? He's fast asleep, and someone tries to break in his house, like, shatters the glass. And it's, again, like, can you imagine the amount of nightmare and terror he would suffer? Oh my God, not again! It's like, I feel so unsafe. Oh man, I would just like to reiterate to whoever's watching, maybe don't go to the most dangerous places, and I don't know, hang out overnight on purpose for content. Like, just food for thought. You might want to second guess that thought, because you go to dangerous places, dangerous stuff can happen. Oh, I would have thought, oh my gosh, I went to the most dangerous place, guess what? Someone trying to break in my car. Like, oh really, stupid? What do you think was gonna happen? Idiot. Oh, not a ghost. Not a ghost. You'd like to be alive.
5. Email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
That would suck. Left your TV on, bro.
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
I'm gonna, though this area must be haunted, I'm gonna lay here in the most haunted area. Get the shit on camera is what I'm gonna do. Here.
Dude, what the f?
Well,
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video. As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the...
see, that's doing right. Man moves into house, finds out house is haunted as F, right? Man moves out. That's the end. gosh. Oh, Ghost done right. Ghost encounters done right. He got out. He got out. That's a ghost.
The covers.
100% a ghost.
A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
What the Nah.
Not staying there. That's for damn sure.
Cause let me hit it now, and then
Yeah.
shut up,
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bedsheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be? Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed.
Oh, I saw
Honestly,
that too.
the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there. So either way, this video is truly disturbing. Night call.
For one, I'm with Nuke, man. Those sheets are gross. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like someone had a bloody toe and they just were like, just leave it. It's fine. It's fine. Our washers aren't working anyway, so just forget it. And that, you know what that is? Ghost rats. That's what that is. That's what that is. The ghost of the rat who's always hanging around, like is still under there scavenging for food today, man. That's a health code violation. This whole hotel is a health code violation. Like, oh my gosh.
Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine like waking up in a funeral home and like you're all trapped in there and you're like, oh no. And then you like walk by and you see this ghostly death figure staring at you and you like run and you're like, oh my gosh, what's happened to me? Oh no. There's like I'm being haunted, there's a ghost out. And then you run to the phone, you call 911, you're like, 911, help, there's a ghost, it's haunting me. Help, I don't know where I'm at, like I'm stuck, I don't know what's happening, right? You try and get all that out, and then you look over and you realize that it's the mirror, and you are the ghostly figure. You're just like, you find out you're dead, you drop the phone, like, and then you whisked away. Like, the whole time, you were the one who was dead, haunting yourself. There you go. That's why you call 911. That's why the ghost called 911. It just encountered that it's dead. Let me drop it. Let's go.
A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's
Like he
just
does
before
every
5
morning.
a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No
Like
one
the
else
rest
is
of the
around,
lazy-ass
and the man
neighborhood.
doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
It shivered his timbers.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this? Scurry.
Is this what all those girls mean when they mention that they want to try and manifest a man for them? Is this just like a cult of women trying to manifest a guy? And he's like, they almost did it. They almost pulled a guy out of the ether. He's like, he's getting ripped out of the ether. He's almost manifested. And then Becca's chant screws up and the guy just dissipates away again. Like, it's just a group of girls trying to manifest a man. That's all it was. No, it's a damn ghost. It's a ghost trying to jump his ass. I got lucky.
Videos. So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, it's a ghost in here.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, friend. Come on. Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up, now this video from Matt.
I'm with him. Like, get your shit today. We're getting the fuck out of Dodge. Let's go. It takes off. Whether Janae's with him or not, man, he's on the go. Like, don't screw around. Don't screw around, guys. I'll tell you.
Swords was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
That's so messed up. That's so messed up.
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out.
Yep. Oh, Oompa, Oompa. Like, I don't know what he's saying. It sounds like Oompa, Oompa. But, like, I think that's translation for, like, I almost shit my pants. Because that's what happened to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shit out of him.
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different. Because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
Get your big bold ass.
Never say no. Never say no. Never say never. Never. You call that? Fuck. Hello. Right here, I'm right here. 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 Bye, Jay. Bye, Jay. Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing? That's too damn loud, bro.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell yeah, I'm gonna peek around the corner. For real, for real. The Look, I was scared too. I just ain't show it.
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
Just for the record, if you have a teenage boy, teenage young son, careful hiding in their closet or underneath their bed when they think they're alone. Might want to be a little careful. Might want to, be prepared to be like, hey, I'm so scared. I was gonna say, don't do that. Don't do that. All I'm saying is, if you're in a young teenage boy's room and they think they're alone, you might want to be a little careful. You might be doing something. You might not want to be there to interrupt them. I'm gonna go. There's definitely not a ghost. Okay, there we go. Another Nuke's top 5 winner, man. Nuke's top 10. Anyway, knocked it out of the ballpark, Nuke. Freaking love it, man. So much fun. Okay, Internet. I hope you have a ghost-filled day. Bye.